Hello and welcome to Just Do It, a Dewey Brothers post-paragliding production.
It's bad, folks. This is the preface. This is the warning. This is gonna be a rough one for the ears. We got some yabos out in the tents, and you have been warned.
The Wi-Fi is bad. The microphone is bad. The editing is non-existent.
And we are in the podcasting tent. That's right. Live, merely 20 minutes from the paragliding LZ, Eric.
Alex, I actually heard that DuCon is gonna have the next DuCon we have. That's where the pod tent actually came from. That was one of the expo centers in DuCon 3, I believe.
Oh, the pod tent? Yeah, it's one of our new Do Industries all-purpose, poor quality podcasting pavilion.
It's a collaboration with Coleman, actually.
It is. Not the name brand Coleman, but just that guy Coleman down the street.
Yeah.
I think
he's a master.
Jim Coleman.
Jim?
Yeah, Jim Coleman.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
He's the guy who leads our podcasting pavilions.
I mean, he's got his handiwork down to a science. So he's the sewer. We're the brains behind it, but everyone needs some labor.
Wi-Fi is spotty at best.
Oh yeah. So that's about it, Alex. Spotty Wi-Fi. That's all we can talk about.
Being taxed.
Alex, I have some questions for you up there.
Somebody's trying to get into the tent. Get out of here! Get down! Be down! We have a Sasquatch on the loose, but we are safe in our podcasting pavilion.
That's right. Podcast pavilions actually are Squatch-proof.
Without a podcasting pavilion.
You need the podcast pavilion, or the Sasquatch might get you. Be gone, Squatch! Be gone!
Well, this is actually really funny, because I was just going to ask you, up there in the LZ there, what is the bear situation? Because I know bears love it when, we airdrop food supplies to them.
That's true. Bears, a lot of bears. Fortunately, they only come out in the late afternoon, right when we finish paragliding. Fortunately,
that's good.
We're gonna try afternoon paragliding.
Well, what's your go-to defense against the bears? Because we all understand that bears are a fearsome and menacing, really interesting beast of the natural world.
Well, it's gotta be my bear whacking paddle. I would never go anywhere, paragliding, canoeing, or otherwise, without my bear whacking paddle.
That's a canoe master, canoe guru certified.
That's good. So, and obviously you took inspiration of the canoe paddle from the natural world around you, because we're environmentalists here in this podcast. We support the outdoors, and look no further than the mighty beaver, who has its own beer whacking paddle built into its body.
Oh, dude, that's true. Just landed at the LZ, Eric. We got to let you know, Jonah, aka the Weatherman. Jonah, you got to introduce yourself.
Yo, it's the Weatherman.
Yeah, he totally
my goodness. I can hear him. I could hear him.
Oh, baby. Get closer to the podcasting epicenter, the podcast pavilion.
Podcast fire, if you will.
Oh, my goodness. So, Weatherman, with your previous meteorological expertise, is reading those wind patterns easy or what?
It's more of like a tickle. Deep down. And some say the nether regions. It's kind of just a tingle, if you will. Like, oh man, about 12 miles an hour northwest.
The wind tickle on your tiddlywhacker there.
Whoa! This is a family friend podcast, but like,
no, Weatherman. Anything goes in the podcast pavilion. That's the first thing you learn about the podcast pavilion.
Yes, it is a tickle down in the nether regions. Then
they told him he had to wear the butt pad with the seat so he could sit down and not crash. He said, no. I gotta feel that tickle, to feel the wind.
Really?
That's why I am the first human in history to paraglide without any pants.
I think you got a grass enema, but
dear Lord,
refreshing, like fresh cut grass.
What's the? Yeah, I mean that has to lean into like a really nice A nice scent. It masks anything that might have been there, but does that sort of get in the way of your natural barometer, what wind vane you have down there?
Actually, how one calibrates his natural weather vane. You really just get a lot of grass up there and an unfortunate landing accident. All right,
Ooh.
well, he's taking back off again to hike back up.
Well, does he have to
to our
squatch?
which comes standard in the podcast pavilion world.
I did not hear what you just said, so I don't think the listeners heard that important thing.
The pavilion has a doggy door, and Weatherman has let in a humongous daddy longleg.
Ooh. Where's mommy? Is there a mommy for that daddy long leg yet?
Oh, it's just daddy. It's a single parent household with extra legs.
Power to them. You know, we're starting to come into like this recession right now, and I got to give it to the daddy long leg for taking care of his little long legs. And
harvest men because of how they bring in the dough.
That's true. That adds up. Let's see. What else is very important in regards to either long legs, podcast tents, or really anything else?
I do think long legs help on the huck yourself off the mountain technique of paragliding.
Okay.
I had to get my little legs real moving on that hill to get some air. And
Yeah,
Alex
no,
here, looking real graceful.
Oh, it's super easy. You take like 4 or 5 big steps, and then you're done.
Like see, when you say graceful and Alex in the same sentence, I'm thoroughly confused.
Once you get up in the air, you got your 2 brakes. It's just like riding your ride-on lawnmower, your Exmark Laser Z.
Oh snap! Okay, that sounds about right. If there's one thing that lumbering oaf of a podcaster can do is that's a ride-on Exmark X25 lawnmower.
Now with chrome extensions.
No. He's he might be good, but he's not Pimp My Tractor good.
Well, obviously we're doing a Pimp My Tractor lawnmower X paragliding mashup for when you need to mow one field and then get airborne and then mow another field on a steep hill.
That's good. That's good. You know, you take one as the ramp. I mean, landing. The trick is you gotta flip the the mower, the blade on right before you come in, because you don't want to miss any lands. You don't want to miss any blades of grass there.
Next year, we're actually sponsoring the Chateau de Yabo Exmark X Alps hike and fly and mow race.
Except what are the Alps in this case?
I was thinking it was actually going to be the X Maple Street Chateau de Yabo Exmark edition.
See, that's what I can get behind.
We could also do the X Dairyfield Golf Course.
Also good.
I think you could launch the Dairyfield.
You can huck off McIntyre.
Oh, you could huck off Mackie.
Yeah.
Or maybe some
collateral damage there, but like give it a good hard left.
They would hate that.
Oh yeah.
Definitely not great.
Just do it in the morning.
All right. Well, Eric, I'm sure we've talked for at least 2 to 3 minutes.
We've actually recorded a time longer than that. But any other crazy things out in the wilderness? Who was the first one to say a no word?
I think the instructor.
Ooh, you had one of those frisky instructors. Gotcha.
Right after you popped a squat and lit up a cigarette.
Yeah.
The only way to know which direction the wind is going is by deploying your own windsock, by lighting a cigarette. It's very French.
Honestly, so I'm starting to put the pieces together. All right, you have your bear whacking paddle. You have to smoke a lot. Long, ungraceful legs are actually good. I'm starting to think that you guys just went skiing or something.
Close. Not gonna lie, it's a lot like summer skiing.
There was no legs.
A whole lot of chain smoking. Well, now that's skiing right there.
We were sober, so that's how you know it wasn't skiing.
That's the main difference.
Okay, fix that. Well, I
There was
mean,
no
I would also
control.
imagine that paragliding is not very good to do when you weigh 800 pounds of just straight carb. So who knows? But I'm starting to think that the parallels are there for sure.
We could definitely add cup holders to the paraglider. That might be an improvement.
Cup holder, like a little phone holder, so you can just like snap some pictures and text your friends, send some
It's
news
pretty-
maybe in the air.
Ooh,
I'm starting to think that's the next Do Industries product right there.
Just do it, Dewey Brothers podcast. I just consulted our lawyers. It does not endorse distracted paragliding. Distracted paragliding kills. That's right. Keep your eyes on the skies.
Bilo, the
Jet-
executive producer, on the other hand, is claiming. I was gonna say, our executive producer, on the other hand, says, "Screw the law, money, 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 money. We're making bank, boys."
Yeah, I checked in with Not the Nerd Patrol, and they recommend strongly against lawyers on the basis that lawyers are boring and smell bad.
I have never heard a truer statement in my life.
Oh,
Let's see. Yeah, that's what we got. Alex, anything to add here?
Yeah, I was just checking in with our executive producer Bilo, and it says there's a lawyer's square and a cool guy square, and he just took a hot, steamy load to the lawyer's square. So clearly he agrees with Jesse's statement.
Oh, that is true. He like
That is a mountain of
he didn't just like.
pellets.
Well, the thing is, he didn't even just like sit there and plop him. He roughed it up first. He like started attacking that thing and then dropped a dookie.
or if you will.
But yeah, I think we got to thank our sponsors and get out of here, Eric.
Good idea, Alex. I would have to thank none other than Do Industries. Currently only in design. No products have been released to the public yet. But look out for strip malls near you for your own Do Industries products.
I would like to thank the doggy door on this Coleman canoe tent thing. This Coleman tent thing.
It's the Coleman X Do Industries, okay? Podcast pavilion.
It is a glorious doggy door, and all tents should have doggy doors. I will crawl my way back out of the doggy door after this.
100% Sasquatch proof doggy doors only on your Coleman X Alps X podcast pavilion.
I would like to thank the X-Mark Lawnmower and Paraglide Company, sponsoring the X Dairyfield Golf Course Hike, Fly, and Mow race.
I have to thank none other than let's see, who am I thinking now? Oh, that's right, canoe beers, because you got to get something in your system if you're going up, down, outside, anywhere in the really world, because canoe is transportation. This beer will get you there.
But tell me, Eric, is this beer good for all day or only some of the day?
Oh, it is an all-day IPA, my friend. So that's right. Wake up in the morning, crack open a cold canoe beer, and get on with your day.
I'm getting word from our lawyers. They think that's rad as hell.
Oh, wait, what? No. Wait, who's behind that mask? Oh my gosh, it wasn't a lawyer at all. It was actually an executive producer.
This podcast is brought to you, as always, by Homegrown Hops. Not only are they growing all day, but you can turn them into an all-day IPA. Now, obviously, well clear of the top of your ski chair.
We couldn't have done it with gracious support from Weather Vane down there. That's right. You're out paragliding. You gotta check the weather real quick. There's two options, and one's very French, so don't light up. Instead, just drop the trousers and see where it's flopping.
When you are out parched at the LZ and you really need a refreshing drink, look no further than Big Rosé's Young One juice boxes for 6 and under.
They give you that sweet, sugary goodness that every kid loves, and enough pep in your step to both pick you up to clean up the campsite, and enough punch in the gut to make him fall asleep quick.
Remember, kids, when you can't pierce the Capri Sun hole, it's time to go to bed.
Well, it's not Capri Sun. It's a rosé ready
When you
Roadrunner sponsored.
water.
It's something. All right. That's about it.
Let's do it. A Dewey Brothers podcast. I'm Alex.
I'm Eric.
I'm Jesse.
And for the love of God, man,
Just
send it.
Send it.